welcome back to my channel, Sandy Toe Tarot. My name is Laura, and I'm doing a weekly reading for September 6th through the 12th for my water signs. So the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So this is going to be you guys' reading for this week. So what I'm doing here is I'm just shuffling the cards. I'm waiting for 3 to pop out. This week I am using the Herbal Tarot because we are still in Virgo season, and these are beautiful cards. They're very earthy to me though, with the herbs, you know. So they do remind me of earth, and that's why I'm using them again this week. I think I used them last week too. They just feel real good right now, so that's what I'm doing. And again, waiting for 3 cards to pop out. I just had 2 pop out, so let's take a look at these. The Ace of Cups and the 4 of Cups. So I'll just try to get one more and see if we find out what the energies for the water signs are this week. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What's coming up September 6th through 12th? I got 2. We're going to go with them. So I will put the camera down so you guys can see the cards, and we'll get started with your reading. So it just occurred to me, I did forget to show you guys these last two cards that I got, the Hermit and the Temperance card. So let's talk about this. Very interesting here. You got the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning. It is the card of... Aces are always new beginnings, by the way, but this is a new beginning in the way of love, romance, relationship, friendship, something emotional. It's also the card of just being completely in abundance, or in that state, that frame of mind, like your cup runneth over. If you notice here, there is a hand that's reaching out of the sky and offering this new cup, this new beginning. Aces are always beginnings that are offered from the universe or the divine. So the hand of God is in this new beginning that is on offer for you. Second card that we have here is the 4 of Cups. Another offer. Not like this one, right? So with the 4 of Cups, you are being offered something, again, from the universe. The hand of God is in this. You are not sure that you want it. You're not sure that you want any of these cups. You are in a very dissatisfied space. You're just in a place of blah. I have all this love being offered to me. I don't know if I want it. What's up with that, my water signs? Tell me. The next card that we have here is the Hermit card. The Hermit is the major arcana card for Virgo. We are in Virgo season, so keep that in mind. But the Hermit card is also, that talks about a time when you have to go within. You kind of separate yourself from the world. You take some time out for yourself. You go within to find answers from within. The light, you notice that he's got this ball of light here. So technically, once you do this, once you go within and find the answers, then you can use that to shine a light for a beacon, like a beacon actually, for other people to help them. The 4th card that we got here is the Temperance card. I'm not reading these together, by the way. I think they're separate. The Temperance card is a card of alchemy. It is a card of mixing a little bit of this and a little bit of that to create something completely different, brand new, and wonderful. This is also the major arcana card for Sagittarius. So that might be a timing thing too, or it could be a Sagittarius person will play into your week. And the time for Sagittarius is the end of November, beginning of December. The time for Virgo is the end of August, the beginning of September. So that's just in case if it's a timing situation for you. I'm going to get some clarifiers on this because I'm a little curious about why you've got this love on offer to you and you're just not sure that you want it. So I don't need a clarifier on this. I feel like that is very self-explanatory. Also, as far as a time frame, the Ace of Cups is summertime. So maybe this came to you in the summer, this love option. Get a clarifier on that Four Cups, please. Why don't we want this? What's happening here? One more for the Four Cups, please. Interesting. Okay, so the Emperor card is a card of the Father Order. It's the masculine card. It's a card of establishing yourself out in the world. It can be an Aries card. This is the major arcana for Aries. But you get this card a lot of times when you are at a place where you're trying to go out and establish yourself in the world. Maybe you're leaving home or something. Maybe you're starting a new business and you need to use, control and order and rational thought to make things happen. The Hierophant card is, first of all, a major arcana card for Taurus, but it is also a card of traditional religion, orthodoxy. This is the Hierophant is a priest. It's a high priest. You get this card a lot of times when you need to use traditional wisdom to make a decision about something, or you get this card when some kind of wise advisor is going to come into your life and help you with a decision. So those cards showing up as clarifiers for this Four of Cups. This being offered something in the way of romance and not really sure that you want it. You may be being offered something from two people, an Aries and a Taurus, or two people that embody those characteristics. Aries is a fire sign, and the fire signs they're idealistic, they're energetic, they're creative. I don't want to say creative. A lot of signs are creative, but they are energetic and action-oriented. They're adventurous. The Taurus is like the dependable. If you think about what their most likable trait is, they're very dependable. They are an earth sign, which means they are practical. They're grounded. They're very stable. So it might be that you have an option between one of these two people, or you are one of these two people. You're being offered a relationship by someone who is so different from you. You're like, I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm so grounded and stable and dependable, and this person just seems like they're wild and adventurous and all over the place. So to me, that kind of seems like what might be going on there. Okay. So this is another option. I think this is mostly for the ladies out there. Like, there is this man who is offering you something in the way of a romance. He's a very strong and powerful person. And you're not sure if you want it, because I think you're being advised by like a spiritual leader or a religious person against this relationship. So that's actually, that could be for a woman too. Like that could be for a man or a woman. you're being offered in something in a way of relationship by this fiery and passionate person, and someone, maybe a spiritual leader, someone who you look up to as a spiritual leader. Traditional religion, though, not, like New Age spirituality, but traditional religion is advising you against the relationship with this person. So that might be why you're like, I don't know about that. Okay, so the Hermit card, I think, kind of speaks for itself in this situation. You are being offered something in the way of romance, and you're kind of retreating from the world to decide what you want to do. Interestingly enough, let me get one more on this Temperance card here. Let me go clarify on this Temperance card. One more for the Temperance card, please. Clarifier on the Temperance. One more. Okay, one more thought with those clarifiers. One more thought on this right here, why you don't want this. You are being offered something in the way of a relationship. Looks pretty good to you. I mean, it could represent complete abundance. The hand of God is in it. You have other ideas. You want to, another card, or another meaning for this card, not meaning, but another trait of the Aries is that they're great entrepreneurs. So they are really, really good in business. They have a great business head, and they're good at starting their own businesses and kind of doing their own thing, because they're not necessarily great team players, the Aries. They're number one, right? Oops, did I say that out loud? Yeah, I guess I did. Anyway, so they are great entrepreneurs. I'm thinking that might be what's going on here. You're being offered something in the way of the relationship, but you want to be a business person. You don't know if you have time for this. You're not sure. And the reason I say that, so here's the thing. I think you can, if you want to make this relationship work with all the differences that you've got going on here, I think you can make it work, because this is the card of alchemy. It's taking two things, blending it together, and making something really cool out of it. This comes up a lot of times in relationships when the people are very different. They're very different people. One's stable, one's fiery and passionate. So that requires conversation. It requires communicating with each other. It requires understanding. It requires compassion for other people and how they feel and how they think about things. But the message of this card is you can make that work out. It's gonna be some blending, right? It won't come completely naturally in the beginning. So, okay, for this Temperance card, let's look at these clarifiers. We got the Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So Pentacles are earthly things, money, material things, finance, that kind of thing. So the Three of Pentacles is also a card of starting a business. That's why I clarified this Aries as being an entrepreneur. Also, this Queen is the Queen of Wands, fire. This is a Leo card. Also, this woman is very much an entrepreneur. So this, if you notice, this guy has an idea. He's down in the church, in the basement of the church, talking to his trusted advisors about his entrepreneurial idea or his business idea. So the message of this card is don't tell too many people. If you tell too many people, just keep it to the people that need to know. If you tell too many people, it might not work out. So here's what I think. I think for some people, this is a relationship, a new relationship that is on offer to you. You are not sure if you want it because there are some differences in you guys. Not sure if you can blend that together. So you will be taking some time out. You'll go within to make a decision. The message of this card is you can, if you want to, you can make that work out. If the problem is, I'm really focused on business, I don't think I have time for this romance thing. This card is saying you can have it all. You can have both of those things. You can make it work it out. You can make it work out. You can have love and you can have your business too. It will require some blending. It will require some communication. It will require some understanding. But you can have it all, and that's like this queen right here. This is, in addition to being the Leo card, it is a woman who is very good in business and is very good in relationships. She has it all. She has it all in relationships and in business. She's an entrepreneur, very smart woman. She has got her stuff together. She's the queen of her domain. But it's also very, see that sunflower there? It's a very happy woman. Maybe because she does have it all. Maybe because she can blend all this and make it work and have a great love life and a great career at the same time. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to get some advice from the angels and ancestors for my water signs. This is interesting because you've got like no water signs represented here in your reading. You've got Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Leo. So you got fire and you got earth. But I don't see any water signs. And you got Sagittarius. That's fire too. Woo. So, okay, here's what I think. I think even though you're a water sign, I think you have one of these other personalities, because people have so much going on in their chart. It's not just their dominant sun sign or their dominant, it's not just their dominant sun sign, whatever their sun sign is, that is all their personality, because you have tons of stuff going on in your chart. You have an ascendant that's very important. You have a moon sign that's very important. So even though you are a water sign, I think you have one of these secondary. You have either earth prominent secondary or fire prominent secondary, because I think you're one and the other person is the other. You're either earthy and they're fiery, or you're fiery and they're earthy. All right, let me get some advice for these people in this situation that they're going to have to think about here. Go within and think about with the Hermit. You can make it work. You can make it work. And don't forget, you're being offered this from the hand of God. This is on offer to you from the divine. So you've got to take a look at that, right? When something like that happens. So we have Stag, trust and thrive. Find out what this means. All right, so here's the message. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You're being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onwards and upwards. Wow, that's a very powerful message. You're gonna, trust. You will thrive. You can do it. You can have it all. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for my water signs. Until next time, I'm sending you guys lots of light and love. Namaste.